All right, today we're going to unpack some of the most essential, high-demand career paths in digital marketing. So if you're on the lookout for a field that is just exploding with opportunity, well, you are definitely in the right place. Let's dive in.
So, are you kind of hunting for a career that's more than just a job? Something that's actually, future-proof? Because let me tell you, the world of digital marketing is absolutely booming, and it might just have the perfect spot for you.
I mean, the reality is the demand for skilled digital marketers is growing faster than pretty much anything else out there. And why is that? Well, it's because more and more businesses are moving their entire world online. We're talking branding, ads, sales, all of it. And this huge digital shift, that means opportunity.
And what's really cool about this field are the perks. We're talking about the real possibility of flexible work schedules, some really competitive salaries, and this constant stream of new things to learn. It's a career that actually grows with you.
Okay, so let's jump right into the first of our 6 paths to success, starting with a role that is, and I'm not exaggerating, the absolute foundation of the digital world, the SEO specialist.
So what's the mission? Well, it sounds pretty simple, but trust me, it's incredibly complex. An SEO specialist's main goal is to get a website to show up on that coveted first page of Google. This is all about earning your visibility, not paying for it.
So how do they pull this off? Well, they basically become digital detectives. They figure out the exact words people are searching for, and then they tweak the website's content to match. But here's the secret sauce. It's not about tricking Google anymore. The best SEOs focus on being genuinely helpful to the user, which, in turn, makes Google really happy. They also build a network of trustworthy links from other sites and always keep an eye on what the competition is doing.
And here's the bottom line. As long as businesses want to be found online without having to pay for every single click, the job of an SEO specialist is going to be in high demand. They are literally the key to long-term organic growth.
Okay, let's move to our second path. Now, if SEO is all about earning your spot, our next rule is about buying it, but strategically. Let's meet the paid ads expert.
A pay-per-click, or PPC expert, is basically a master of online advertising. Their entire mission is to create and manage ad campaigns on places like Google and Facebook to get immediate, measurable results for a business, fast. This role is super analytical. It's all about diving deep into the data, testing different versions of ads to see what people click on. But you know what? A huge part of the job is also avoiding expensive mistakes, like making sure you're not spending money on clicks that won't lead to sales. It's all about squeezing the most value out of every single dollar.
And this just perfectly illustrates the core difference, right? SEO is the long game. It's like planting a tree and watching it grow over time. PPC, on the other hand, is like flipping a switch. You get instant traffic. You absolutely need both, but they do very different things.
On to path number 3. Now, whether you're earning your traffic or paying for it, all marketing needs something to, well, say, and that's where the content creator comes in. You can think of these folks as the storytellers. They build the actual substance of a brand's message through things like blog posts, videos, social media updates, you name it. Their job is to create stuff that's so valuable it pulls an audience in and keeps them there. So, why is this so important? Because amazing content does 2 things really, really well. It builds trust with potential customers, and eventually it guides them towards making a purchase. It's really the engine of persuasion. All right, let's look at our 4th path. So you've got this great content, now what? You need a place for the conversation to actually happen. So enter the community builder, who you probably know as the social media manager. This role is all about building a community. They're the voice of the brand on places like Instagram and LinkedIn. They write posts, chat directly with followers, build up the brand's online personality, and yeah, they even run some targeted ads to help that community grow. Okay, so here's a super important distinction. While a content creator is focused on making the stuff, the blog posts, the videos, the social media manager is focused on getting that stuff out there and sparking conversations around it. Think of it this way. One person builds the library, the other one runs the book club. Okay, our 5th path might actually surprise you. In a world that's all about social media and search engines, one of the oldest digital tools is still one of the most powerful. Let's talk about the email strategist. Now, this is not about sending spam. Not at all. This is a super strategic role. It's about building a direct line to your customers.
They design these clever, automated email sequences and craft newsletters that guide people from just being curious to becoming loyal fans.
And here's the kicker. Email marketing delivers a massive return on investment. Why? Because it's a direct channel that people have opted into. That's why it consistently drives some of the highest sales conversions in all of marketing, all for pretty low cost. It's a no-brainer for most businesses. And finally, our sixth path. After all this work, the SEO, the ads, the content, how in the world do we know if any of it is actually working? Well, that's the job of the data specialist or the digital marketing analyst.
This is the person who looks at a chart like this and doesn't just see numbers. They see a story. They can tell you that the summer sale was a huge win with a 350% ROI, but that the new product launch, well, it needs some work. They turn all this data into a clear answer to the most important question: what should we do next? Data-driven marketing isn't the future, it's right now. So, there you have it. 6 really distinct, really powerful paths for you to find your future in the world of digital marketing. Each one of them plays such a vital role in how a modern business succeeds. From the long-term growth driven by the SEO specialist and the amazing stories from the content creator, to the immediate punch of the paid ads expert and the genius insights from the data specialist, there is truly a path here for every type of thinker. So, the last question is really for you. When you look at all these different roles, where do you see yourself? Are you the creative storyteller, the sharp-as-a-tack analyst, or the master strategist putting all the pieces together? The digital world is waiting.